7 supermarket secrets that quietly make you spend more. Have you ever walked into a grocery store just to grab a few essentials, but somehow left with a cart full of snacks, candles, and random sauces you didn't even know existed? You're not alone. Every big retailer from Trader Joe's to Walmart, Target, and Costco uses carefully designed psychological tricks to make shoppers spend more while feeling good about it. These aren't random marketing stunts. They're backed by years of behavioral research. What feels like a simple shopping trip is actually a well-studied experiment in human psychology. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 7 supermarket secrets that quietly drain your wallet, one cheerful aisle at a time. 1. The limited time illusion. Have you noticed how new products seem to appear and disappear every few weeks? Stores like Trader Joe's rotate their inventory constantly. One week it's maple popcorn, the next it's gone and replaced by sea salt toffee or pumpkin brittle. This isn't tea about supply issues. It is a deliberate scarcity tactic that fuels emotional urgency. When you believe something might not come back, your brain instantly shifts into fear of missing out mode. That's when the FOMO effect kicks in hard. You start thinking, if I don't grab this now, it'll be gone forever. And before you know it, you've bought 2 or 3 bags instead of 1. Retailers know that once you associate their stores with discovery and exclusivity, you'll come back more often, just to see what's new. That curiosity becomes a habit, and that habit turns into loyalty. Even when your grocery bill creeps up, you keep returning, chasing that small thrill of finding something limited. It's not shopping anymore, it's treasure hunting. 2. The green psychology trap. Most stores today have learned to sell an emotion, not just a product. Brown paper packaging, recycled fonts, minimalist designs, all meant to make you feel like you're shopping responsibly. It's called green psychology. When you see labels like eco-friendly, organic, or sustainably sourced, your brain automatically files them under better choice. But here is the twist. Many of these green items are produced in the exact same facilities as their non-organic versions. The difference is mostly in perception. That rustic, natural look gives you a quiet sense of doing good, both for yourself and the planet. You're not just buying almond butter, you're buying virtue. And when a product makes you feel morally rewarded, you're willing to pay more without hesitation. Retailers count on that. They don't need to spend millions on advertising. The packaging does the persuasion for them. And because it feels good, you rarely question the price. 3. The checkout zone trap. You know that moment when you're finally done shopping, waiting in line, and see the shelves filled with small snacks, chocolate bars, lip balms, and essential oils. That's not coincidence, it's strategy. Supermarkets intentionally make checkout zones slower and busier on purpose. The more you stand there, the higher the chance you'll grab a quick treat or something you didn't plan to buy. This is what marketers call micro-impulse design. It plays on your short attention span and low resistance after a long shopping trip. You're mentally done making big decisions, so your brain relaxes its guard. Even the music helps. Soft background tunes lower stress and make you feel like you're still having fun. Trader Joe 8S takes this further by adding friendly cashiers who chat with you about the new seasonal coffee blend or the limited cookie flavor you picked up. That brief, warm moment keeps your mood high, while your total quietly climbs a little higher. Let us know where you were watching from and on what device. We love seeing how far our smart buyer community reaches. 4. Brand exclusivity and price blindness. Here is something most shoppers don't realize. Over 80% of Trader Joe's inventory is its own brand. The same goes for Costco's Kirkland line or Target's Good & Gather. The reason? When every label in the store is unique, you can't easily compare prices. There's no direct reference point. You see a $3.99 granola box and think, seems reasonable, but you can't check if it's actually cheaper elsewhere. That's called price blindness. It replaces logic with trust. Once a store builds a reputation for value, you stop double-checking, and that's when small price increases slip by unnoticed. Retailers aren't lying, they're shaping perception. By controlling every aspect of packaging, branding, and shelf placement, they control what affordable feels like. Private label exclusivity has become one of the strongest profit machines in retail because it eliminates comparison and replaces it with emotion. It's not about what's cheapest, it's about what feels right. 5. The frozen food psychology. Frozen aisles aren't just about convenience, they're psychological gold mines. Stores like Trader Joe's, Target, and Costco often replace upright glass door freezers with open bins or low chest designs. That small layout change makes a huge difference. When there's no door to open, no cold blast hitting your face, and no glass barrier, you naturally linger longer. You start browsing instead of just grabbing. It's called the open invitation effect. The more time you spend looking, the more likely you are to toss something extra into your cart. Frozen meals seem like great value because they look cheaper than restaurant food. But when you calculate the price per serving, many are close to what you'd pay for a casual takeout meal. The real genius is that frozen products last longer, so you feel safe stocking up. You tell yourself, it won't go to waste, and buy 3 or 4 packs instead of 1. That's how a $40 trip turns into $70 before you even hit the checkout. And because it all feels practical, you don't regret it. You actually feel smart about it. 6. The friendly employee effect. Ever notice how workers at Trader Joe's or Costco seem genuinely happy to help you? That's not random. It's carefully trained behavior. Many retailers teach employees not just to assist, but to engage emotionally. When you ask about olive oil, they don't just point. They walk you there and mention the perfect balsamic that pairs with it. Or they'll casually suggest the new bread that goes great with that same oil. You leave thinking, wow, what great service. But you've also been softly upsold. That's the magic of what psychologists call rapport-driven sales. It's not manipulation. It's connection used as a business tool. The more you feel understood and cared for, the more likely you are to return. And not just return, but spend more next time. This feel-good shopping experience has become the ultimate loyalty builder. You're not just buying groceries, you're buying the vibe. Human connection sells better than any discount ever could. 7. The recipe manipulation trick. Few shoppers know this, but retail websites often act as subtle marketing calendars. Trader Joe's, Target, and Costco all feature recipe sections packed with dishes that use their own branded ingredients. When a recipe for spicy taco bowls or creamy mushroom risotto suddenly appears on their homepage, it's not random inspiration. It's an alert. It signals which products are about to get premium placement in stores or small temporary discounts. Think of it as a secret roadmap for the week's hidden deals. Smart shoppers use this to plan ahead. Before your next trip, check the store's website or app recipes. You'll quickly spot patterns. The same ingredients will be on end caps, featured in displays, or highlighted in email newsletters. Knowing this lets you stay one step ahead. You won't wander aimlessly through aisles. You'll target the best value zones before everyone else does. In the end, shopping isn't just about prices. It's about how retailers guide your attention, shape your emotions, and frame your choices. Every shelf height, every product label, every cheerful conversation, all built around one quiet goal, making you feel like you were saving even when you're spending more. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You start walking through stores differently. You stop reacting and start observing. And that's when you become what every marketer secretly fears, a conscious shopper, If you learned something new today, hit like and subscribe to Smart Buyer Files for more insights into how marketing psychology shapes your everyday choices. And tell us in the comments, which of these secrets surprised you the most? Because once you understand how the game is played, you'll never walk through those aisles the same way again.